Hi, today I'm going to be blogging about the dreaded synopsis. I did get a tripod, as I said in a post on my website that I was going to get one, so this way I'm not this close. And, you know, of course the camera is far enough away that you can actually see me and I don't look like I'm like right up here. So anyway, today we're discussing the synopsis. This is a piece, even though I've sent out query letters, which have been proofread over and over and rewritten now 3 times, and actually I should say 4 times now because I made an addition to the 3rd revision. There are some publishers, including one that I'm particularly keen on submitting to because I did meet her at a writers' conference in Philadelphia a few years ago. I'm not going to mention her name, but one of the things that she does require is a synopsis. Here comes the cat, so I'll have to move. Sorry, I'm back. Nothing like the cat jumping into the camera to make things difficult. Well, anyway, I wanted to mention a couple of books. This one actually is called Manuscript Makeover by Elizabeth Wein. That's a book that you would do well to borrow from the library or purchase because it is so good that I've now borrowed it from the library probably 3 times. I should probably buy a copy. She also wrote this book called Sell Your Novel Toolkit, also by Elizabeth Wein. This is more about the query, synopsis, marketing, and trying to get an agent, which is really what I'm trying to do now. I also use these 2 books. One of them is Getting Your Novel Published by Evan Marshall. He does, in this book, contradict some of the things that he said in prior books. The Marshall Plan for novel writing, I believe. But it's more up to date, probably, than that other book is. Of the 2, this one is the better book. It's called Your Novel Proposal from Creation to Contract, and it's written, I believe, by a couple of professors, Blythe Cammonson and Marshall Cook. I believe I've heard Marshall Cook's name referred to multiple times, sorry, that was the cat again, relating to other books that he's written. I found this book started out by trying to tell me to keep my query letter down to three paragraphs. Well, that was a blazing disaster. That was revision number 1, which unfortunately I did send to 2 agents who, of course, rejected me. Probably deservedly so. I knew when I looked at the query letter afterward that it needed more detail. So I went back to the drawing board with this book. And the examples that are given, also in this book, show query letters to be more than 3 paragraphs. If this is the first thing that an agent's going to see, then you should probably consider more than 3 paragraphs. So, that's about the query letter. Now, as far as the synopsis, what you need to do is try to summarize in a lively manner your story. Not like you're rewriting the novel, but just enough to capture the attention and interest of an agent who might want to see more pages. Now, the next agent that I'll be trying to query, probably within the next month, requires the query letter, synopsis, and the first couple chapters. That gives you a much better picture. Some of them just want a query letter in the first 5 pages. So I'll be completing my synopsis. Synopsis is done. That's the dishwasher. Be right back. Sorry, I am still a novice at this. But anyway, the first draft of my synopsis has been written. So now all I need to do, now that I let it sit for a week, is rewrite it and then rewrite it again. Try to give it some life. I'm trying to keep it short. The books all give all different information. Some of them say write a long synopsis. You know, it could be like 2,000 words. I think that's probably not a great idea because I know that most agents are very busy and don't have time to sit and read a whole bunch of stuff. So the others say to write a short synopsis, almost like an expanded query. So I'll be updating my blog to let you know how my query is turning out and my synopsis, and I am now at 6 rejections, but those are all from agents that only got my query letter. I have 2 agents considering me right now, or so 3. I'd have to look at my chart. I actually keep a handy dandy chart on my computer. Perhaps I can open that up. I created a document in Word, and I just saved it to my desktop so I could access it quickly and easily, and I just called Submission Tracker. First column is the name of the agent and what agency they're with. Second column is the date that I submit something to them. Third column is the date that I get a response. Fourth column is what their response was. I actually copy and paste their responses to me right in the submission tracker. And the last column, I put a yes, a Y for yes or an N for no. So far I've got nothing but no's in the final column, but I'm hoping that may change in the future. I'll keep you up to date on my writing adventures, and see you next time.